garbage. Ugh. Mochi is unplayable. Now, the two that main routes that are used involve Hair or Suezo. I love Suezo because he has a sexy backpack and a sexy butt. For a snake. So, let us get this started. This game has almost no story. This panel you see that I'm showing you right now is 4 panels long and there's 3 of them in the game. That's the story. The story is basically, they go to bed one day, next thing they know, they're getting sucked to the sky, and they're stuck on these floating platforms. And what do? They hop. The first stage is really simple. There's literally no buttons you press except for left, right, up, and down. That's why it's sexy. This game also has like 3 or 4 different stage musics. The best one is the first one, but you didn't get to hear it because I went too fast. But it actually starts playing the theme in a kazoo. The kazoo is definitely the best thing in the game. You won't get to hear it too much because the kazoo seems to play on a lot of levels where you go through them very fast. Yes, you press X after the level. That is true. So there's 60 levels we're going to do in the NE%. Now you're going to start to get the first taste of some trolliness in this game, but this stage is not bad. You got these various tiles that do various effects to you. Good, I wanted to avoid those. And we don't have to worry about them much this early on. I'll go through and explain the tiles as we go on, because that's the frustrating part about this game. Besides the fact of that momentum in this game is horrible. Oh, we get the kazoo music. We are barely going to get to hear the kazoo, though. I'm sorry, guys. So, looking at it, if you look at those 2 S's there that I just passed, I actually wanted to land on the red one. The red one increases your speed, the blue one slows you down. The hearts give you an extra heart. There, I gave you a little kazoo. So, also, if you go 4 stages in a row without game overing, you get an item. Suezo is so happy to get that item. Look, he looks like he wants to eat that onion. I believe that's a wild onion. A lot of the trophies are strange. I don't care about landing on a down tile there. Although I did get a gravity boost. If you get the red gravity, it increases your jumping height, lowers your gravity. So it can mess with your mechanics a little bit. Okay, we got it. It's a silver. I thought that's a wild onion. I mean, I could check. Actually, you could look at the trophies in the menu. Then you get stages like this, which look intimidating, but they're not. All you do is just try to hit a couple of speed tiles. Now you got these exclamation points. They generally increase your speed, but if you break a tile and I didn't want to land there. If you land on one of those exclamation points and then you die before you touch another permanent tile, you go all the way back. Ooh. And I hit the one tile that I didn't want to hit. So those death tiles take a life away. I hit the one arrow that I didn't want to hit. But yeah, if you land on these exclamation points, it doesn't matter how far you go on them. There we go. You will go back to the last permanent square that you landed on. And there's one stage, not in the first 60, later in the game, that is absolutely infuriating because it's nothing but a mile of those exclamation points. Microtransactions, there is no microtransactions. You die. See, the first bunch of stages are easy. This game has like no difficulty curve. It has difficulty spikes. Like, it will just like when you get to level 26, it will just randomly get like 10 times harder. Kazoo music again, that you won't really get to hear much of, because, again, easy level. Now, the game does get really trolly later on. Oh. Here's your Monster Rancher game. Enjoy. But the whole point of this game is to bounce. That's all it is. Just hop. I should say just hop. You're not really bouncing, you're hopping. Although I think Suezo is bouncing because he has the tail. Those arrows, as you can guess, shoot you off into a direction that you don't want to go in usually. Meta, I don't think has played this game yet, but I have definitely played it with, or, you know, showed him the game. Well, the game is going to get trolly, trust me. This stage is actually deceptively hard because if you go full speed, you'll fall off. You gotta, like, alternate between going fast and slow. Also, ledges in this game are not a thing. If you land on a ledge, you will lose every time. Ledges always win. You will fall off. So I went 4 there, and I got a goddess on a crescent moon, I guess. I just love how happy Suezo is. Well, my PB for this game is 1:07, okay? It's nowhere actually near the world record, but I think he's put a lot more time into the game than I have. Now, some of these tiles are a trap. Like, there's double arrows over there in the first area. If you land on those, you're going to fly off. Oop. I got low gravity, or high gravity, which is going to throw me off. See? Right there. There's a trap tile. Like I said, the gravity was going to throw me off. There was no way I was going to be able to survive, like, landing on a tile because of that. Those ones are random tiles. You can guess what random tiles do. This game hurts your thumb, because you only use your left thumb in this game, because the D-pad is literally the only thing you do. I know, isn't the kazoo great? No. I was going too fast. So that was an example of me dying on an exclamation point tile and going back. Oop. These are, yeah, travel pads. They last a certain amount of time. And when you're on them, the momentum is horrible. Trying to stop and stay on the square that you want. I generally want to try to end the stage somewhere towards the square there, the gray-silver square. Because you're going to run to there no matter what. You can never fall off the back platform. Oh, here's the first real fun stage. Definitely get that just in case, because there are death tiles randomly sprinkled around. Oop, reverse tile. That's what the R is for, is reverse. Ah, I hit the random tile. Okay, I saved it. Whee! See, this game just has random tiles that are horrible. Oops, I pushed down. That was my fault. Since I hit the back one, you can't hit down there or you'll fall off. Whee! That's the first real fun level. Now there are some really, like I said, horrible ones. So the reason why we stop at yeah, keep the combo high. The reason why we stop at level 60 is because first off, after level 60 is complete garbage. But also the game technically ends after 60 levels. Oh, that was my bad. I didn't want to land on that. But the game technically ends after 60 levels. And then it shows the ending credits, and then it has 26 more levels. And then it shows the same... Wow, I can't hit the tile that I want. Then it has the same ending credits after you beat the game, after you beat the next 26 levels. I haven't put that much hours of practice into it. Otherwise, I would be good at this game. Oh, we got a vase. But yeah. So it's kind of like, that's why, you know, the any percent always stops at 60 because no one wants to do the next ones. Whoa. This is the one I want. And when I mean, like, they're complete garbage, they're complete garbage. I did a race with someone once on the 80... We both got to the 86th level, and after an hour, we both gave up. Because we couldn't get past the last level. This one I want to hit the... There we go. I'm jumping on platforms. There's no slopes in this game. It gets a little disorienting later on. Like, so one thing is you can usually follow your shadow where you are, but a lot of the later stages are going to have areas where there's single platforms. So and when you're over the clouds, you can't actually see your shadow, so trying to time the landing on platforms is really difficult. And I'll probably have trouble on some stages because of that. Basically, no one wants to play. There is technically a 100% category for this game, which is get all the trophies. But in order to get all the trophies, you have to basically go 82 levels in a row without game overing. Because once you game over, you lose the ability to get a trophy. Ooh, I missed. Wow, okay. This game has no lure. Yeah, the demo shows you. So now we're going to start to get some stages that are starting to get a little bit more tricky. The big difficulty jump in this game is level 26. Also, stopping your momentum and starting it is a lot more difficult than it looks. Gotta have the right speed in some cases. And then you start getting to some of these platforms here, which you can't judge exactly where you are, so it's annoying. This game definitely has a learning curve. Just trying to get used to the momentum. I thought I could make it. Oh well. I didn't have enough speed. Suezo doesn't have the best acceleration, so if you use someone else with high acceleration, then you can make jumps like that, but all the people with high acceleration are not very good. So we gotta dive in, I think. I don't know. Oh, this game... Okay, this game is frustrating, but once you play it for a while, it actually becomes kind of fun. But it's still going to be frustrating. I didn't want to hit the reverse tile. We're good, though. Like I said, it hurts your thumb. So much using so much D-pad that you're trying to frickin' move. Yes, it is, Dana. No, it's not, because there's bad games that I play that I don't like playing over and over again. Dragon Song. Oops. I was looking... Okay, that was my fault. I was looking at chat. The perils of looking at chat. Kazoo music. The one good thing about this game. Should just went for the speed tile. I didn't get over in time. This is the ultimate platformer, yes. Stage 20. So one thing you got to be careful of is when you're bouncing on arrows, depending how fast you go, is how far you're going to go on the arrows. So that could actually be very troublesome sometimes. Because you gotta, it's very touchy, like it's not as obvious as you think. So sometimes when you hit those arrows like that, you have to basically use judgment to make sure that you're going to make the landing that you want to land. Like you really have to judge it while you're in the air and hope you get lucky or hope you nail it. This one has the cute Suezo though. Oh, we get more after every 20 levels. You get a storyboard. So basically, the next story is you find Cupid and you start chasing him while you're in the clouds, trying to find answers to get out of here. And it's 4 tiles. That's all it is. 4 storyboards. So now we get like the death tile stage, which landing on death tiles is not a good thing. It's not good for your health. Oh, I got myself in trouble because I missed the tile that I wanted. And you want to land on this one. Tight controls, yeah. No, you float. And we get a ruby fire thing. I don't actually know the name of all these because I never bothered going into the trophies to see what they're all called. Back to kazoo music. See, it just cycles through all of the music. Oops, there's me hitting the ledge and failing. You think you would land on those ledges, but no, you don't. Should have went for that one. Yes, actually, there are some stages in this game that specifically start you with very little time. One stage that you will see in this any percent run does that, but it gives you a ton of clocks to allow you to compensate for it. Can I make it? Yes. There is a stage in the after 60 that gives you no clocks and forces you to speed your way through the stage or you're going to die. So you notice I'm jumping really high right now because I got low gravity. This stage looks a lot more daunting than it is. It's daunting if you go left. I'm going to get this just in case I make a mistake like that. Because there's actually platforms everywhere. You just got to make sure you get to the platforms. Low G mine, yeah. Now you could hit the high gravity and not like be able to jump at all. I didn't quite Get to the spot that I wanted. Whoa, that's not good. That's not good. I'm dead. Oh, stop hitting the Okay, so that can happen on occasion. If you just miss your tile by a little bit, that can happen. Wow, I missed it again. Come on, let's get back here. Ah, get back there! I'm not joking about the momentum in this game, you guys. It's hard to control sometimes. You know what's funny is there's actually a level builder in this game where you can build your own levels. I got suckered into playing this game, okay? Even though his time is starting to run out, but there is a faster way to do that stage, but I never bothered taking the time to learn it. Oh, it gets worse, dear. It gets worse. Don't worry. This stage is pretty tame. And it's a kazoo level, so you get to actually hear some of the kazoo, because you can't go very fast in it. This stage is all about timing, because there's going to be some jumps coming up where I got to hit the arrows and then land on the ledge and use that speed boost to get over the jump. Of course, you can't get too close to the ledge or ledge wins. There we go. It's not too hard. I was going to have the world record holder with me, but he got stuck with a baby. Okay, this is where the first difficulty spike in the game is, you guys. This stage is nerve-wracking. I'm not good enough to do all of the fast ways through here. We're going to get some clock, if I can get it. This is the huge difficulty spike in the game. Okay, we're gonna go for this one. Ah, I hit the edge of the platform. See, that's the hit you hitting the edge and failing. Oops. Missed the timing on that one. Am I gonna make it? Nice, made it. So you got no context on where you are when you're jumping. Nice level. Yeah, we'll just call it marathon strats. So yeah, 26, 27 are levels that just, like, massively spike in difficulty compared to nothing you've done before. And then it gets easier again for a while. Whoa! Okay, that was momentum there that got me. Ah, don't hit the random tile. And I didn't want to hit that tile, though. This is where the game overs really start for me. I couldn't make it. I try to avoid the double arrows as much as possible because they don't always throw you in the best spots. Dang, the ledges, you guys. No joke on the ledges. Not a good spot to die because it's not easy to get back. We got this. We got this. Yeah, the jumps are a lot more controlled. Now we get gold, you guys. Like, we're rich. We got 3 gold bars. This one is not too hard until the last jump. The last jump is really tricky. Oops. And then you could just, like, not be able to stop and fall off the ledge. Wow, okay. I shouldn't be dying to this part. Stop, stop! Okay, there we go. I barely stopped. I'm gonna take that heart. I want to have full hearts. Okay, so we're gonna be bouncing along these platforms. But the last platform jump right here is tricky! Nope. You have to hold down and back and go at the right angle or you'll jump over the platform. Just like that first one. It's actually a deceptive trick, or really deceptively tricky stage. So this is the auto-scroller. If you jump on the first platform, you will auto-scroll all the way to the end, basically, without barely having to touch anything. But we're going to skip part of the auto-scroller. Oops. Didn't get back on the platform. I think they're exploration items in the other Monster Rancher games, yeah. Okay, this stage right here is one of these ones that can give me fits. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I'm either good at this stage or I'm bad at this stage. Because there's a lot of tiny platforms and jumps that you gotta hit. And of course, you can't land on the ledges. Nope, that was my bad. Shouldn't have made that jump. Yeah, ledges. Yeah, 30 is one of those ones that I sometimes struggle on badly. I went the wrong way to start. Ugh! You guys can start to see what I mean about the ledges. They're basically non-existent. I totally expect to game over a couple of times on certain areas. We definitely want to make sure we get this so we can try to limit the game overs. And not landing on that tile would be helpful too. Whoa, 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 that's not the tile I wanted to land on! It's so hard to judge your jumps. Dang it, well there goes all my hearts. Okay, we're past the worst of it. I wish you could just say it was a slimy tail that's slipping off the edge, but no, that happens for all the monsters, even the ones with 2 feet. I wanted to hit that speed, but oh well. Not worth going back for that speed. Woo! Now, all the tiles that like speed and gravity stack twice. And that's going to be very important in some areas, where you actually need to stack gravity twice in order to get through an area. Don't slip and slide off that edge! This stage is all about not hitting the arrows at the wrong time. Because arrows that point up will always shoot you up. It don't matter what direction you're going. So, if you get to a spot where the stage is curving, if you hit an up arrow, you'll go straight up, regardless of which way you're going or the stage is curving. Oh, a little too far. Whoa, okay. That was me hitting the wrong tile at the wrong time. There we go. Isn't Suezo's face so adorable? He's so adorable! That's why I use Suezo. Bunyan, the world record holder, that sucks. Will use hair, and I'm like, no, Suezo's too cute. I hit the wrong tile that I wanted to. Yep, I hit the wrong tile. So you can, if you hit these arrows going to the side, as long as you hold the other direction, you'll be fine. You'll get out of the arrow just fine. You'll be able to just land on the same square. So if you hit the one you don't think you're hitting and you choose the wrong direction, you're not going to survive. Okay, let's not miss any more platforms here. There we go. Every time I hear this dun 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 dun, I'm sorry, but I think about the Man Show back in the day with Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla. We get a gold medal! Yes! It's not worth as much as the gold bars, but we'll take the medal. Stage 34. Okay, well that's a good whiff to start. I think I want to get this to be safe. Just like that, I knew which way I was gonna, or if I know which way I'm gonna land, then I can easily just counter it by going, you know, opposite direction. Ah, that sucks. Because I did that. This stage is one that doesn't have a lot of time, but you have time to finish it. Carl Malone say Monster Rancher Hop-a-bout is great. So this stage is actually really difficult to finish if you go around the intended path. So we're going to hit the speed there. Because it's basically a spiral. But you can actually skip most of the spiral. If you got, especially if you have gravity and speed. So the ending is actually right there in the center. So what we're going to do is, bing, bounce over there. Go right to the end. If you try to go around the entire path, you'll be strapped for time. Like, really strapped for time. This one is, if you choose the wrong path, you lose. Because you'll never be able to recover if you go left. There's not enough time to back around and come around and go the right path. Oops. Didn't quite get it. There's a stage later on that zigzags. This one literally says goal at the end. But it zigzags, and if you don't, and you can see what the solution is at the beginning as the game is panning back. This one can be tricky if you mess up a couple of times because you have to use these exclamation point tiles to get across. Oops. And if you break too many of them, you just never can get across. 37 down. And we got our next trophy, a jade brooch. Or something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what all the trophies are. Stage 38. This is one of the timed levels I told you about. That clock, you're already starting to lose time. You're already under 20 seconds, so you got to hit clocks. I don't even think you can go through this stage as fast as possible and still hit the timer without hitting clocks. Ooh, that was me going indecision there at the beginning. Thank you, Bunyan. I'm definitely on PB pace. My PB for this game I just got yesterday is 107.07. Well, not yesterday, but Friday. Is 107.07. I get the speed so I can jump over these areas easily. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh, nope, I jumped way too early. Hey, bad tile. Okay, I don't trust myself, even though I'm doing really good. Yeah, the sped up song is actually pretty cool. It gets your heart going, that's for sure. There's another goal stage. This is another one that you have to go fast. Because you only start with 30 seconds. And the clocks that you need to progress are way at the end. Wow, I usually never go that way because I never have that kind of momentum, but as long as you don't fall off a couple of times, more than a couple times, you'll reach the clocks without an issue. Just make sure you hit the right clocks though. Oh, and have momentum. There we go. "44 minutes is the world record time, which is way better than my time. So we get a little bit more story. Literally 4 panels, that's it. This is the zigzag stage I told you about. If you watch the opening scroll right there, you find out the path to go. There's no tiles or anything to worry about, you just gotta go the right path. Bunyan may have played this game a little bit more than me. Also, we get our tooth in an amber. Our dino tooth. There's just one slightly tricky section. Usually if you're going full speed the entire time, you'll hit that jump with no problem. Oh, okay, we made it. A little too much momentum there. This is a deep spiritual prayer. The ending is kind of like, it's like Dragon's Song. It's kind of disappointing. Fossilized pepper. Woo, that's not the tile I wanted to hit. That threw me off. Because your jump speed is different when you hit a tile, even if it's like a hard tile that it throws off what your jump actually is. Oh, okay, don't hit the tile. So that threw off everything. Random tile. Oh, nice random tile though. Threw me on a platform. Two hearts left. One heart left. I'm like, okay, you win. You win, game. A little disappointing. Stage 44. Some of the, like I said, the difficulty spike in this game is like so strange. Like now we get a stage like this, which is not really that difficult. It's unless you hit the tile that you don't want to hit. Because why is it not difficult? Because at the end you get all these platforms that have literally like hearts and stuff all over them. But then you get the end here, which can be a little tricky, and that's not really where I wanted to go. There we go. Let's get over to where I want to be. Oh, oh wow! I'm surprised I didn't fall off that edge there. Ayo! 44 down, you guys. Out of 60. This stage I know can be done faster, but I'm not comfortable with like doing it faster. At least the ending part. Oop. Well, we ended up unintentionally doing it faster. That actually worked out nicely. Okay, let's see if we can do this first try. Nice. This is a spin-off of Monster Rancher, yes. And we get our next trophy! A neck! I don't even know what that is, actually. It looks like a sheath. I wonder whose dagger was in it. 46! Oh, okay, I missed. Okay, that threw off my timing completely, missing right there. Yeah, that threw off my timing completely. Scabbard, maybe? Yeah, that one missed jump there threw off my timing completely. I don't know, why am I not hitting that jump? That's the second time I failed that. I don't like how things are going right there. I'm just giving you guys more kazoo, that's all. It's all fan service. Nope. You're watching jumping. Hopping, skipping, jumping. No, mostly hopping. That's what this game is. It's Hop-a-bout! That's the only thing you do in this game is you hop. Oh, I didn't get back. That was momentum right there. I mean, they don't lie about what the game is about. It's Hop-a-bout. Once we get to the 50s, there's some really frustrating levels. 59 is really dumb. Good old arcade games. Gotta love them. Made to eat quarters, not actually get you through the game properly. Nice, I actually did the pretty fast strat there. But right here, you can't go too fast. Whoa, talk about going too fast. I'm not used to having speed at this point, so it kind of threw me off. Usually I always die before I get to that spot, and I lose my speed. Oh, I'm definitely on a good PB pace, you guys. Okay, this stage is fun. Just avoid the tiles. Except for these ones, the exclamation points. They're alright. If you got speed, you can usually make these jumps without too much problem. Oops. It's fine, we're good. That was planned. Oh, okay, they're good. We got a good random tile. That stage is meant to be frustrating. If you can't hit the squares, you bounce all over the place or backwards, and we got our sword! Okay, this stage 50 is frustrating. There is a fast way to get through it, and that involves not dying and keeping my gravity. But it's really hard to time jumps with double gravity over gaps. So this is the first half, but the second half is the really difficult part. If you can keep it, it makes the second half much easier. Oh, no, okay. This is where it gets you, is the random tiles. Let me get over. Nope, couldn't keep it. That's what happens when you get on the random tiles. Oh well. Because if you have gravity for this part right here, you can just launch yourself over these big gaps. And it makes it so much easier. And faster. Oh, wow, I got the ledge. I actually usually don't die there. Kazoo! Still went pretty good. I might have been under an hour in this one, you guys. We'll see, though. Gotta not choke at the end. This is probably, yeah, this has definitely been the best Hop-a-bout run I've had yet. Oh, that is bad. Definitely go for heart. Probably should go for that other heart too, but we'll get this one. It's not where I usually am, so I'm kind of off on where I usually am. Don't hit the death tiles. Don't hit the death. That's what we're good. Everything is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. No, it's not world record pace. The world record already finished 3 minutes ago. Ooh. Ah. Didn't keep enough momentum there. Wanted to get that heart. There we go. Just to be safe. Just so I can do that. Okay, try to avoid the random tiles here at the end. Nice. I think the next trophy I get, if I get another trophy, is the best trophy I've ever gotten. Okay, this stage though. This stage is one of my biggest kryptonites. Ah, I couldn't get to it. This stage is really difficult to get started. Oh wow, I just fell off. Oh come on, ledges. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I won't get the trophy. Oh, come on, ledges, please! I need that heart badly. This stage I just have so much difficulty in. It's hard. Ah! Okay, we got another trophy. We're at least hopping about now. Or a heart. We're at least hopping about now. Oh, I almost made it. I think we're good shape, though. We got past the worst of it. There is a faster way to go along with Ew, hitting these, but I guess I'm unintentionally taking some of them. Nice. That worked. I meant to do that. What am I talking about? Yes! Newest trophy! I've never seen this trophy before. I don't know what it is, but it looks glorious. Oh yeah, this is another one that I could go either good or bad because it's a lot of small platforms. And I was going too fast. Yeah, see, this one is usually good or bad because it's all these small platforms that you can't see where you're jumping. And there's no hearts to really help you out. I'll just go for it because I'm on my last life anyways. Yes! Only happy accidents, you guys. Bijaro Pa! Okay. So as you can see, some of these stages now are getting to be really horrible. Where's the ledge? Right there. I want to see if I can get the next trophy, so I gotta... Yeah, stay on. Okay, I stayed on. We're good, we're good. This next part come up messes me up every time because the gravity. Yep, every time I get the gravity, I mess that up. Because I'm not used... Whoa, that was my bad. I'm not used to making that jump with gravity. $56! 4 to go. 56 is another tough stage. This is another one that gives me problems. This is like the last stage, I think, of what's left that really gives me problems. Ooh, stop, stop. Okay. Didn't quite get the speed, the direction I wanted there. Yeah. Yeah, this one gives me a lot of problems. Oh, I missed. I hit the edge of that platform and it gave me credit for that one. Oops. Didn't make it over there. My bad. I think I will go over here to the extra heart. See if I can do this. Nope. I didn't have enough speed. That's not good. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Nice! 1.3 seconds left. Woo! Just hop, guys. Just hop. That's what the stage even tells you. Just hop. No! Dang it! I couldn't stop myself. Jump and hop. Words to live by, you guys. Just jump and hop. That's all you gotta do in life. When you're down, when you're depressed, just hop. I think I'm gonna get the next trophy now. 3 stages left. Yes! I got the mask! The V for mask! With a clown nose on it. Why is there a clown nose on that mask? Okay, this stage is only frustrating if you don't know where to go or you miss. Which means I'm gonna miss. This is a good example of a stage that can be just utterly trolly. Okay, get on it. If you know where the platforms are, it's easier, but you gotta make sure you don't miss the platform. Okay. We're good. Like I said, this one is extremely frustrating if you don't know where to go. Okay. Slow down. There we go. Just hot, baby. Okay, 59 is the hardest one of the entire game. We'll see how well it goes. This is the level at its worst. The game at its worst. Try to avoid the random tiles. If you make too many mistakes, you run out of time in this one. Because it's also a really long stage. Getting through the first part with 5 lives is great. Oop, hit the random tiles. No. I hit the edge of the random tiles and I couldn't recover. Okay. Pick your poisons, basically. Until the end, then if you choose wrong, you lose. So, the heart, we get the clock, just in case we need it. There is only one. That's what it tells you. There is only one. And the one path you need. Okay, here's the tricky part. I got 2 chances at this, really. Not off to a good start. Well, 2 chances as long as I don't break tiles. If I break tiles. Nope, missed. Dang it. Nice, got it. Last level. This stage is just a cluster mess. I wouldn't say it's difficult, it's just more about not getting stuck in an infinite loop. Whoa, I don't know why I missed that. Okay, that's gonna be a mess if I can't, like, hit the several platforms. Because that's actually gonna put me at risk here of dying. Okay, let me get my momentum back, thank you. Actually, that's gonna put me at risk of dying now. There is hearts up here, but I just gotta make it. Nope. Dang it. Rip sub 8, or rip sub 1 hour. That was dumb. I shouldn't have missed those platforms that much. I should be able to just speed right through this part. Like that. Maybe I could still do 1 hour. I need some luck with some of the bounces, though. Come on. No! That was a wicked, strange bounce. Don't hit the death tile. Oh! Oh no, I'm stuck in random hell! Or heck, I should say. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do sub 1 hour, but it still looks like it's going to be a big PB. I want to get the times, just in case, because I gotta go through some of this junk. Hop-a-bout at its finest here. Boing! Whee! Boing! Okay, we just gotta get past this last part. I just gotta get this square open. And... yeah! Not sub 1 hour, but... and... GG. Still a PB, you guys, by 7 minutes. And here's the ending of our story.